Hello my friends, happy holidays to you all. Whatever you're celebrating right now, I wish you a happy, healthy holiday season with love, blessings, peace, prosperity, and all good things. This is the Sun Woman, and I want to welcome you back to my channel if you are a subscriber, and if this is your first time stopping in, welcome to you. I do hope that you will subscribe to the channel. This was a very hectic December, so we didn't get the new moon readings up this month, but I am going to be doing on these videos a full moon reading. The full moon in Cancer is going to be taking place on December 25th on Christmas Day, and so I'll be doing a two card reading for you with the Tao Oracle deck, just looking at what you're leaving behind in 2015 and what you're going to be taking with you into 2016, okay? And then after that, for each of the signs, I will be doing a 7-card tarot reading, which is going to give us an overview of the key themes for the new year for 2016. Instead of doing a reading where I'm going by monthly, January, February, March, and so on, I'm doing a 7-card overview, which will really address what you're going to be leaving behind in the old year, what's opening up to you, and what you're opening up to you in the new year, key opportunities for the new year, key challenges, what a hidden concern may be, some deep wisdom from Spirit, and then the key theme of the new year. And I will top that off with a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which is a great advice card and just message from Spirit. And I do appreciate all of your support throughout 2015. It's been a wonderful launch of my channel. I've received so much wonderful blessings and feedback. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It's been a blessing to connect with so many people and to be able to read for so many clients, new clients for 2015. Thank you again for connecting with me and blessing me with your presence in my life. I do hope that you will stick around with me for the new year 2016. I'll be bringing a lot of new things, going to be doing some astrology reports and other good things for 2016. So this is going to be an exciting year for all of us, and I am certainly looking forward to it, and I hope you are as well. So thank you again to all of you. Again, these are going to be general readings for each of the signs. If you're interested in a personal reading, which is more specific for you and your questions or concerns, please go ahead and contact me on the link here in the information box. It will take you to my website and you'll be able to book a reading with me. I'm very flexible with my readings. I like to taper my reading to whatever your concern or questions are, whether it's a general reading, a love reading, money, career, job, family, spirituality, whatever it is that you need help with, I can go ahead and just taper that reading to help provide you with the information and the insight that you need, okay? So please, whatever you are maybe wrestling with at the end of 2015 and need some clarity on or enlightenment, let me help you. I'm at your disposal, okay? Thank you again. It's been a blessing. I wish you all happiness, peace on earth for this planet that we are all children on and that we are all responsible for. Let us bless the earth and those creatures on it, human and animals and nature alike. All right. Good things to all of you. Thank you again, and I wish you a wonderful end of 2015 and a happy new year. Hello Leo, this is your reading for the full moon in Cancer on December 25th, and this is also your overview for the trends for 2016. So with this full moon in Cancer, it's going to be taking place in your 12th house. So it's really going to be a time for you to maybe retreat from the social hustle bustle, from work situations. If you're on vacation for the holidays, this is going to be a very beneficial time for you to pull back from all the activity that we're involved in every day and really pull inward. You're going to find that you have a very deep need to do that. There also may be a very strong need for you to come at an old problem with a new frame of mind or from a new angle of looking at things, okay? If you're traveling out of town, just the moving itself can help shake up things for you. If you're going on a trip, if you're staying put, you might want to spend some time just listening to your own self think, going to an art gallery, museum, taking a walk by the beach or whatever, the case might be, something that can really transport you, to a place of peace and solitude, but that's enriching for you as well, okay? There's going to be a lot of opportunity for you to rework things in business and in your projects. You really should take this time and this opportunity to release whatever you've been holding on to in 2015, even if it's just putting it to the side for a minute, okay, and seeing things from a different perspective. This Cancer full moon, there's going to be a lot of emotionality around it, a lot of sentimentality around it. So, there may be things related to home and family that you're going to need to retreat from in order to, as I said, hear yourself speak or rethink old thought processes and old ways of doing things, okay? So again, there may be ties to the past that you need to think about and rethink about. And so this is going to give you a little time to really go within, meditate, perhaps do some yoga, whatever it is to go ahead and center yourself in preparation for this new year and the new cycle. And you should really enjoy the pause and not be worried if there's more silence in it than you're used to, okay? Because it's important for you right now. All right, so let's go ahead and pull two cards, and one card is going to represent what you are letting go of in 2015, and the other card going to represent what you are bringing into the new year of 2016. So this is for Leo, and let's go ahead and pull two cards here. All right, and let's go ahead and first card is Stand Still, number 12, and second card is Enthusiasm. So the first card here, Stand Still, in the position of what you have to let go of for 2015. This card talks about a sense of separateness from others, or a sense of alienation. Maybe you're feeling like on some level something has come to a halt, or there is some stagnation. It could be in a relationship, it could be in a situation you're involved in, a business situation. So something has cooled off and you feel like either you feel like withholding yourself from it, or someone else is withholding themselves, their energy, their investment, and you've come to a bit of a stalemate. Maybe some mistrust has cropped up in that situation. With the full moon in Cancer in the 12th house has a lot to do with our unconscious fears, okay? So it's very possible that what you are experiencing and what maybe you have, you are tending now to want to detach yourself from is based on your own perception of what might be happening and not really the truth, okay? So it may be colored by your past experiences, your emotions, your karmic you know, your karmic influences. So it's really important as you are leaving 2015 to look for the truth in situations. And this may really mean for you, as I said, to pull back from things, to spend some time listening to yourself, to analyzing your inner thoughts. And you may need to do this by being separate from others, okay? If things are at a standstill, allow yourself to explore the reasons and to separate the truth from the unreality, okay? The reality from your perception, which might be colored by things. Now, also possibility that there is a relationship that you are detaching yourself from with that moon in the 12th house. 12th house involvements can, you know, can denote secret relationships, or you know, relationships that take place undercover, that are you know, for one reason or another not able to come out into the open. And so, you know, you may be second thinking, you know, you may have second thoughts or rethinking your involvement with someone, and you know, in a situation like this right now. So give yourself time to be alone. It's okay to detach yourself from it in order to figure out what you and who you may need to let go of in 2015. Now, what you're taking with you into 2016, well, enthusiasm is what the Oracle is saying. You should really be excited, because in 2016, whatever inspiration that you have experienced in your life, you're going to be able to make that situation a reality. This card talks about success, inspiring others, self-confidence, self-expression, sharing, and just really receiving a very positive response from others to whatever it is that you are putting out there, okay? Whatever you're investing your time and efforts in. So again, in this period of pulling back for December, it feels like you're going to come into the new year, however, you know, full force with the energy of you know, a rejuvenated spirit, you know, a stronger commitment, stronger self-confidence, and that is going to really have a large effect on the people around you and whatever you are involved in 2016. So expect success, that you are bringing a spirit of success and totality. Totality is a wonderful word, because it means that all the resources and all the skills and all the focus that you have are going to culminate into something successful and something whole that you can you know, be proud of, be grateful for, and stand on. Okay, so great messages there for from the Tao Oracle for what's being left behind and what you are holding on to. And let me go ahead and now just pull the 7 cards from the tarot deck. And this again is for my Leos, and talking about what we are expecting or looking for, the themes for 2016. Again, this is going to touch on a little more about what you need to let go of in 2016 and what you're holding on to, what you need to open up to, your key opportunities in the new year, your key challenge of the new year, any hidden concerns you might have, and advice from Spirit, and then ultimately your key theme of 2016. And keep in mind, Leo, 2016 on a astrological level, the influences there are going to really create a crash course on love and happiness for you, which is very much, you know, in the stars, because you're really going to have no choice but to follow your heart. Okay, so this might be a situation you're in or something that's new coming. It's a financially challenging year, but calculated risks are going to take off, is what the planets are denoting for you. So know that your happiness quota is going to increase exponentially, especially towards the end of the year. All right, so again, talking about that theme of success and totality for you, Leo. Let's see what the cards are saying here for my Leos for 2016. First card, what you're leaving behind. Second card, what should you open up to? Third card, key opportunities. Fourth card, key challenge of the new year. From the bottom of the deck, we're going to take the card, and that is your hidden concern. From the center of the deck, I'm going to pull your advice card from Spirit, and off the top again, the key theme for the new year. Okay. All right, so we've got wands, we've got pentacles, we have cups, and we have a swords card, and one major arcana. So let's go through it. What are you leaving behind in the old year, my Leos? Well, the Nine of Wands is reversed here. Nine of Wands talks about stress, pressure situations, really having to fight for what it is you believe in, and you know, maybe dealing with a lot of weight of responsibility on your shoulders, you know, just having to fight for the ground that you're standing on. So, you know, this may have been a relationship situation, but it could also be business. And I feel like you may have experienced on a professional level, really needing to prove yourself and work really hard to show who you are, what you've got. And, you know, there may have been a lot of competition. You may have been challenged left and right, okay? So the Nine of Wands talks about you really leaving the fight behind, I feel. Having to really defend yourself, defend what is yours. And, you know, to a certain point, we get tired of having to do that. So it looks like this is a good card because it's saying that this is what you are letting go and leaving behind in the old year. Now, in the new year, what you're opening up to, well, we have the Eight of Wands. So that Nine of Wands is in the past reverse, and the Eight of Wands is in the future for 2016, what you need to open up to. Eight of Wands talks about progress and movement, very swift movement. So it's you get the phone call and you have to make a decision. Do I stay or do I go? You get an offer that comes in unexpectedly, and do I take this job or do I stay where I'm at? You may need to relocate. You may need to make fast decisions to opportunities that are presented to you. It may require you to travel. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is asking you to be open to fast changes and fast opportunities that are going to present themselves, and be prepared to make decisions that you may not have a long time to mull over, okay? But it does talk about progress and really you being the master of your destiny as far as where things go and where you go in the new year, okay? So the offers are going to come in, emails, text messages, phone calls, you know, opportunities, job opportunities. Some things are going to present themselves that may require you to take fast action. So you want to make sure you're making the right decisions, but you may not have a lot of time to mull things over. Okay, Leo? Now, your key opportunity for the new year, well, here's this Two of Pentacles coming next to that Eight of Wands. Two of Pentacles says you're going to have to decide between two things. It's very possible you're going to get two job offers. Two opportunities are going to present themselves, and you may have to weigh and balance them to figure out which is the right one for you, okay? You may end up having to juggle. You may decide to work two jobs, and you may be juggling jobs. It does talk about financial gain. It does talk about partnering. Again, partnering is going to be very strong for you. And you may need to join with someone else in order to move forward on an opportunity that presents itself, okay? So definitely a key opportunity for the new year is going to be something that may come in twos, and you may have to make a decision. You may have to make a quick decision, or you may have to juggle two things at one time before you decide what it is that that you want and that you want to choose from those options. Okay, it's good to have options, though. Very positive card there. Now, the key challenge of the new year, well, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed here. Ten of Pentacles always talks about financial gain, financial success, bounty, prosperity. Ten of Pentacles is different from the Nine of Pentacles because the Ten of Pentacles talks about long-term wealth and financial security that not only affects you but affects posterity, your children, your children's children, okay? Something that's going to happen now that could affect generations down the line, okay? It also talks about your current family security as well. So you may find that the decisions that you have to make to take advantage of opportunities may cause you to destabilize things a little bit, because you may have to let go of or shake up a situation that has been established in your life in order to take advantage of something that will be more long-term security, will bring more long-term security for you, okay? Also, the Ten of Pentacles talks about generosity, so make sure that any gifts, windfalls, financial successes, financial gains that you make in this year, make sure you're sharing them with the ones that are closest to you, those who have supported you, those who you are responsible for. Be careful with your investments. Make sure that you, before you invest in something, make sure you are researching it and you know what it is you're investing in before you do that. So make wise and well-informed decisions, financial decisions, because know that whatever you decide on at this time is, again, not only going to affect you, but it's going to affect your loved ones and perhaps down the line, down the family line, okay? But again, this is a positive card. Now, the hidden concerns, well, we pulled this from the bottom of the deck, and the Eight of Swords is your hidden concern here. Eight of Swords talks about self-limiting thoughts, self-limiting situations. It feels like being trapped in something, but keep in mind that the Eight of Swords is not trapped by external influences or external limitations. It is the self-limiting thoughts that we have. It is the chatter in our heads, maybe the negative programming that we have that wants to prevent us, or that can prevent us from moving forward and freeing ourselves from limiting situations. So you may have some type of concerns. Perhaps it's concerns about rocking the boat, about shaking up your current security. Maybe you are going to be offered something that is going to require you to travel, and you're worried about displacing your family, or you're worried about starting fresh. You know, will we find good schools for the kids? Will we find a place to live? Is it going to be comparable to where we are? We've been here for a long time. We love this town, this city, this neighborhood. So there are a lot of things going on in your head that may be, that chatter that might prevent you from moving quickly on opportunities that are presented to you that are going to be beneficial. So you want to make sure during this time that you may be retreating and spending time by yourself or away from hectic work, on vacation, whatever the case is for the holidays. Make sure that you are analyzing, sit down, piece of paper and a pen. Write the pros, write the cons. Write what you are worried about. Write what the reality is. What whatever fear that you may have, on the other side of that paper, write a solution to that fear. What will dispel that fear? What will cancel it? What will provide the lack that you may feel like you will be experiencing? Okay, so weigh your pros and cons, do some creative visualization to look at the positive aspect of things instead of the fear factor that you may be experiencing internally. Okay, and then the sixth card here is the Deep Wisdom from the Spirit, which we pulled from the middle of the deck. Five of Cups. So Five of Cups here, it is a card that talks about emotional disappointment on some level, maybe some upset. Again, emotional concerns. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you have several of the cards that are upside down, but the rest of the cards are right side up. Okay, I think it's 3 and 2. 2 are upside down and 3 are right side up, or vice versa. Whatever the case, don't allow yourself to prevent good things and new things from happening in your life because you're not seeing the good, which is being clouded by your worries or your feelings of potential heartache or potential loss or upset. Okay, Five of Cups is allow yourself to move on, move forward from whatever disappointment you may be feeling. Excuse me. You may have tried to make it a go where you are, and you've put all of your emotional investment in it, and it didn't work out. But that doesn't mean that something new and better and resonating for you and what is for you is not coming up down the line for you. But you'll never see it. You'll never bring it into your life if you're still worried about the 2 cups that were spilled. Okay? All right. And so now the theme here of the reading for the new year, we have the Strength card reversed. So Strength card, again, talks about letting your fears get the best of you. Instead of acting from a position of strength, you're acting or you are making decisions based on fear. And it's interesting because for my Leos, this is the card that shows the beautiful woman with the lion, and she's taming this lion, which of course is your symbol as a Leo, the lion. She's taming the lion through love and through kindness and through quiet strength. And that lion it's thriving and it's being nurtured under her under her care and under her loving hand. And I feel like the message here for you is that this is you here, and this is the Spirit, the Creator, okay, the Mother Force, perhaps, trying to calm you down, calm your concerns, soothe you, stroke you like the cat that you are, make you feel comfortable, make you pull yourself away from the animal instinct that's in survival mode, okay? Take you out of survival mode and show you that the universe is benevolent, it's loving, and it has blessings for you. Okay, my Leos? So we want to take this Strength card, we want to take it from the reverse position, and we want to turn it right side up. Okay? Using some of the advice here, don't be so concerned about what you feel you've lost, because there is goodness and blessings coming to you. There are goodness and blessings coming to you. Don't be held back by your perceptions of lack or your fears that are really you putting energy into something that you don't want. Okay? Let's refocus that energy for 2016 and put it into manifesting exactly what it is that you see for your life on every level, financially, professionally, emotionally, where your family is concerned, okay? And allow the Spirit to soothe you. Again, you may need to, during this time where you're pulling back from things, meditation, some yoga, some creative visualization, some dream weaving, okay? Listen to your dreams. Create a vision board. Do some inspirational reading, okay? Find someone who resonates with you and read their works about manifestation. You know, whatever it is that will give you comfort and remind you of the power that the Creator has given you, the free will to manifest what it is in your life that you want. Find that source and drink it in and let it comfort you, let it soothe you, okay? All right, so that is your message, Leo, and I'm going to pull one card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which is kind of a exclamation point on the message here. Beautiful cards here in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I'm going to pull this one right from the middle, and this is a beautiful card, Yin, okay? I actually received this card for another sign, and this talks about receptivity, okay? Allowing yourself to open up to the messages of the universe, to what it is that you really want in your life, and being receptive to how to manifest those things. It's the feminine principle, so whether you are a man or a woman, you know, it is letting your feminine mind rule during this time, during this year. Let people woo you, okay? Don't, you know, in the Strength card, the Spirit or this woman is soothing the beast. Allow someone to nurture you. Allow someone to prove themselves to you. Let them show you who you are. Let them make the first move. Don't worry about being the aggressor. Let people show you who they are and what they have to offer you, whether it's a business offer, an employer, a lover, relatives, whatever the case is. Let them show you who they are and what they have to offer you, and allow yourself to be receptive as opposed to the person that is going out there and using your aggressive energy, okay? Gather information. This is a time of calculated receptivity, this oracle says, as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper at this time, and you'll see how quickly your dreams will manifest. All right, and again, that's the number 2 there, Leo. So partnerships, bonding with other people, and partnering, important themes for you for 2016. That is your reading, Leo. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all good and wonderful things, success and love and prosperity in 2016, and you know, wish for the Spirit to bring all these things to you. Make sure you're open, make sure you're receptive, allow others and allow situations to show themselves to you, and you will be able to discern what is right for you, who is right for you, and where the next step on your path is taking you. Blessings to you. Namaste.